Hey guys, I forgot what we were supposed to say, but welcome to Japan.
Not welcome to Japan.
Oh yeah, we going to Japan. We going to Japan. So we finally finished packing everything that we'll be shipping with Yamato. We have 18 boxes total, and it's 11 large boxes and 7 small boxes. The plan that this falls under is the 15 large box plan for around $1,900. So we're basically paying like $100 per box to be shipped to Japan. Other than that, we've gotten rid of pretty much all of our furniture. This is a whole bunch of just extra stuff that we'll be either giving away, throwing away, or selling. We still have the table in the kitchen. We've gotten rid of a lot of our stuff. We're packed it. There's just a few more things that we'll be giving away to some of Hina's friends. It's pretty early in the morning, 9 a.m. Almost 9 a.m. and we're just waiting for the people to come and pick up the boxes. Just woke up. I woke up like this. Gonna miss this view. Gonna miss this view. We're going to Japan. We're going to Japan. Today's Wednesday, so in 2 more days we're gonna be headed off to Austin. We're gonna be in Austin from the 12th to the 14th. Then we get back on the 14th here, and we're going to be chilling in a hotel until we leave for Japan on the 24th. But it's been long, stressful, tiring, packing, and we're almost done. We are almost done. It's time for vacation. Not really vacation. Move on. We gonna be moving to Japan. I don't know what he is doing. But she's doing the work. Doing the work. It's 8:44, so the boxes should be getting picked up in the next 15 minutes. So we're finishing up all the paperwork. Almost. So they're packing up our boxes right now. That's cool. We just finished dropping off to Yamato Transport, so we're almost ready for Japan. We got a few more things that we got to get rid of in the apartment, and we have 2 days?
2 days.
2 days to do it. After that, pretty much everything else we're gonna be throwing away. We got all our main stuff that's gonna go on the boat, travel by sea. apartment's kind of empty. It's kind of sad. Kind of happy. Kind of sad. Kind of happy. Wait, kind of sad. Kind of happy. Pretty happy. Definitely starting a new chapter. Really surprised at how much of the stuff we are able to get rid of, whether it be selling it, giving it away. So I think there's gonna be very few things that are gonna go in the trash can. I mean, we have like 100 hangers, and originally we were like, oh, let's just bring the hangers. But after we filled up a box full of hangers, we realized that we were getting ready to spend about $100 to ship $40, not even 40, maybe like $20 worth of hangers to Japan. So for certain things like that, it was just more cost efficient to buy new stuff in Japan rather than try and ship it because of the price. And I think really the things that we put in the boxes that we're gonna be receiving in Japan were more so stuff with like sentimental value. As far as like our big furniture, it didn't really make sense to send that. We probably would have paid an arm and a leg for it. So a lot of this stuff was stuff that, you know, had some type of memory attached to it, and that's why we kind of sent it to Japan. But I mean, another thing is it's the beginning of August right now. We probably won't be opening those boxes until 2023. So it'll be interesting to get our reactions when we start scrummaging through that stuff 6 months from now, 9 months from now, a year from now. I think it'll be kind of like a miniature time capsule to see, you know, what we thought was important leaving America compared to our mindset after being in Japan for however long it takes for us to get our own spot. I'm banking on like 6 months. I think like December, January, we should be settled in enough to where, you know, we know where we want to live. That's still in a decent, you know, proximity to her family, and we are either in the application process or finishing the application process for a new apartment. I know in Japan the apartment situation is a little bit different, so it's nice to have that buffer of staying with her family for the, you know, first however many months when we get into Japan. Now, I always get this feeling that once we do something like big, that there's not much else to do, but it's early in the morning and I know we still have a lot of stuff. So when we before we started filming today, we had to ask the Yamato transport guy if he'd be okay with us filming. He wasn't. But while we were asking, I tried to, you know, utilize my Japanese to ask, and I said, "Shashin ga arimasu ka?" And I know shashin, that's picture, ga arimasu is to have. So I thought I was saying, can I have a picture? And I thought it would roughly translate to, can I take a picture? But Hina just informed me that I actually asked him if he had a picture, and he kind of looked at me weird when I said it, and so Hina had to kind of ask him if we could video, and that's when he was like, you know, I'm not trying to get videoed at work for YouTube. So we were like, all right, and then it kind of got a little bit awkward. So I didn't want to be on the video talking while he was, you know what I mean? So like a lot of that video was me just like in the camera, but it was yeah, being awkward, but it was a good experience. Yeah, we got all the boxes out. Hopefully they don't open it and then charge us more. But back to the story of in Japan, I know in my Japanese class, my professor told me, she was like, when you go to Japan, you're gonna need to ask. When you go to the ocheras, when you go to the shrines, you're gonna have to ask, can you take a picture? Because some places don't allow pictures. So it's gonna be really important while we're in Japan not to just, you know, It's not America, so I don't have, I forgot which amendment it is. The fourth, freedom of press. I think that's actually the first, freedom of speech, press, and some other stuff. Don't get mad at me because I forgot my amendments. I'm going to Japan, so it's not the same amendments there. So when we're in Japan, we're definitely gonna have to be cognizant of, you know, the laws and just common courtesy. So I need to learn how to say, is it okay if I video? And so, Hina, what phrase should I use when I wanna ask, can I video tape?
So, video 撮ってもいいですか?
So video is video. Toimi.
Okay, you can just say.
No. Come on, we gotta break it down. Video.
撮ってもいいですか?
とてもいいですか? とてもいい? What's とてもいい?
撮っても is a
とても
verb of taking.
Okay, so とても to take. So video とても
Yeah, but if you say とても
いいです is good.
if you say とても instead of とってもmeans very.
Oh my
So you gotta go
goodness.
とってもいいですか?
What's that called? Those pauses?
I don't know.
I remember watching a video about this. It's really like, this is the confusing thing about Japan or Japanese. Like, if I say Oba-san,
Obasa.
is different than Oba-san. And so I forgot what it's called, but like wherever you pause in the word, there's certain words that have different meanings. So like how we have there, and there. You know, the three there's, they all mean different things, all spelled differently, sound the same. It's kind of the same like that. Like words are, I wouldn't even say pronounced the same kind of, it's not even pronounced the same, but it's pretty much the same word, slight variation in the pronunciation, but how you pronounce it will make it mean very different words. So, video totemo ii desu ka?
No, you can just say ビデオ大丈夫ですか?
Oh, because daijoubu means it's alright.
No, this is yeah.
That's I know that. Daijoubu means is it alright? Is it daijoubu desu ka means is it alright? So, video daijoubu desu ka? Learn something new every day. Not even in Japan. Learning Japanese. I'm gonna be fluent in like 5 years. Hopefully. Maybe 10. Depends on how hard I study.
Let's record by the poolside.
So yeah, we're gonna record by the poolside. Hopefully y'all are interested in stuff that we're doing before Japan, and you don't watch our first 2 videos and be like, these guys aren't even in Japan. We'll get there. Video 3, Narita Airport. But we do want to kind of, record and have the memories of how stressful, I'm just joking, all the things that we had to do in preparation to getting to Japan. And maybe our editing can be good to where it's still interesting watching, what we do in California in preparation. I know it's gonna be pretty boring once we get to the hotel. We're gonna be in Anaheim, I think, no car, at the hotel. I personally wanna go to Disneyland before we leave, but Tokyo has a Disneyland, so it might not be worth it. We already went to Disneyland here. Might as well save that money for Tokyo Disneyland or Tokyo Disney Sea whenever it's safe to go and 30,000 people aren't contracting COVID each day. Because We're gonna be in close contact with Hina's mom, who's a little bit older, as well as Hina's grandma, who is 92. 92. So, you know, living here in California, just us two, COVID wasn't as big of a deal because we're both two, you know, healthy, younger adults. But going into Japan, we are gonna, you know, be around more elders, especially being in the countryside. There's not gonna be that many cases of COVID, so we don't wanna, you know, bring COVID from Tokyo to Okayama. So we'll definitely have to be careful where we choose to go during, you know, the high times of COVID season. And so now we are enjoying our last few days at the apartment, and we're gonna be barbecuing.
Wait, we just came down here because we don't have any pots and pans anymore, so we can't even just cook anything. So we just came down, we just came down here to use a grill and eat some sandwich and talk about what we're gonna do in Japan.
Gonna miss this apartment for the amenities. Pool, hot tub. I think this is like a pool room. It's the workout area. We are leaving a nice apartment, but it's for a good reason. We're gonna be going to Japan later.